What's up guys, and welcome to the 13th episode of United Transfer Talk. And in this one I have 5 stories that has been catching my eye over the last week, and so now let's go over them. The first one, it will come no surprise to you, is about Lucas Moura. Last week I said about how there were reports and some confirmation that we had made a bid, and it has emerged this week that those bids were actually true. The fee is reportedly around £29 million plus, media deals, image rights, etc. like that within the deal. But however, Sao Paulo has said that they would require a little bit more than that because they only own 80% of Lucas Moura's image rights, meaning that United have to bid an extra 20% on top of the fee now to fulfill the 100% valuation that Sao Paulo has set for Lucas Moura. And like I said last week, even though I saw him play last night for the first time live against Team GB, he had a lot of talent, no doubt about that, but I would say I don't know if he's worth in excess of £30 million. We could definitely get someone a lot more adapted to the European League, someone's more established and without less the kind of adapting time that we surely would be thought that Lucas might have in order to fulfill his potential here in England. And someone like João Moutinho is a name that a lot of you guys mentioned. It's a name that I think would worth almost around £20 million, a lot less than Lucas Moura, and he is a established player within the European League. Everyone basically knows him here, plays in a good side, and he showed at Euros that he can perform on the international stage against some of the best defenders and players in the world. So even though Lucas really impressed me with his pace and dribbling skills last night, I don't know if he would add anything extra to our squad in terms of what we need right now. And what we need is kind of like that central midfield player who's gonna has the eye for the final ball, and good keeper of the ball, good passer, occasionally doing darting forward runs. I don't think that we need another winger, to be fair, because we got 3 world-class wingers in Antonio Valencia, Nani and Ashley Young. So that would be my concern, whether he would get in the side or not with 3 of those players already in our squad. Again, I'm not doubting Lucas Moura's talent. I'm just saying what we need is probably not his position right now. And some of you guys do agree with me that we don't really need him, and we would need to and should be focusing on a box-to-box midfielder. It's a lot of you guys saying someone like perhaps Javi Martinez or Axel Witsel, someone like that, But again, Lucas Moura is a concrete offer that we have bid for him. Jim Lawler and his team, which he is the chief scout of United, as is in Sao Paulo right now, meeting with Lucas Moura's agent, his father, etc., to sort out a deal, I think before the opening Olympic game for Brazil. So it could be a deal that could be wrapped up next week. But again, it looks like United have shown their cards and Sao Paulo have rejected the initial bid. So I'll keep you guys updated. It doesn't look like this deal's gonna have any more to run about it. And yeah, so what do you guys think of Lucas Moura, and would you guys go over the odds to get him? Leave a comment below, guys. Okay, the next story is in relation with the Lucas Moura story, but it's a new player, and his name is Nuri Sahin. As some of you guys may know, Nuri Sahin started his career where he really blossomed was in the Borussia Dortmund side, playing kind of like the sitting role in front of the defence, but also making occasional runs forward. And last summer he earned a move to Real Madrid. However, it didn't work out very well for him there. He had an injury-plagued season, playing only 10 games overall in the whole season, so it's a disappointing move for Nuri Sahin. Some reports in Spain saying that he doesn't fit the Mourinho mould and doesn't fit the passing style of the Madrid that Mourinho is after. So Nuri Sahin has had a difficult situation over there in Spain. However, a lot of you guys will be aware of his talents and what he could offer for us. He is only 23, so definitely fits into our transfer policy. very young, like I said, and good passer and a good player overall, would add something extra to midfield. And I think Real Madrid are willing to listen to offers. I think it would take around 15 to 20 million pounds, so considerably less than Lucas Moura, but still quite a lot for a player, you know, who hasn't proven himself at the very, very top level, like Real Madrid. But like again, a lot of you guys has been pronouncing his name around, and Sahin looks like that he is a possible alternative to Lucas Moura. He is much more of a player that we need, in my opinion. He offers us something extra in central midfield, especially rather than like, you know, using his dribbling skills. He is a good passer of the ball, making runs forward. He's almost in that João Moutinho mould, but apart from that, he's a bit younger, a bit bigger in build as well. So Nuri Sahin would be a good alternative, and like I said, he has undoubted potential because he showed that at Dortmund, and with that Dortmund link, he could link up very well with Shinji Kagawa, who he knew from his time at Dortmund. So it could be a very exciting prospect if we do get Nuri Sahin. You guys has been saying your support for Nuri Sahin ever since, you know, this topic of getting midfielders in. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do opt for Sahin if any deals can't be done with Lucas Moura and Sao Paulo. So Nuri Sahin could be a credible alternative to Lucas Moura. How much are you guys willing to pay for him? Leave a comment below, guys. And the next story I'm going to talk about is to do with a player that I mentioned about 2 episodes ago, and it's Robin van Persie. And yesterday has been confirmed by Sir Alex Ferguson that we have made a £15 million offer for Van Persie. And although, you know, Van Persie had a great season, he is going to turn 29 next month, and that's why the valuation is very low in considered to his last season's performances. So, you know, this would be a great signing because there's no doubting Van Persie's ability. He's a proven Premier League goal scorer, although he had a very kind of like patchy injury list over the years, but he has proven last season that he is fit and ready to go. But, you know, Salex revealed that Arsenal kind of like rejected offer in the media spotlight. I think this is a tactic for Arsenal, really. They're using it so that they reveal the clubs, and so that's going to put the pressure on the clubs, especially from their own fans, to know that they want Van Persie. So say when they rejected this, it shows to United fans that we are in there. But again, United fans are going to be expecting another improved offer, even though perhaps this is a smokescreen for another talent. So it could be kind of like a double-edged sword, if you like, in this kind of a reveal from Arsenal. But like I said, Van Persie, he has refused to go on the Asia tour with Arsenal as well. So that's a huge indication that he is likely to leave this summer. We are competing along with Man City and Juventus as well. All have bid £15 million, so it's all up in a balance as to who gets Van Persie's signature, to be fair. You know, Van Persie, great goal scoring record, would definitely help us in getting the goals needed to get a superior goal difference to Man City. So Van Persie, it looks like he will definitely go this summer. We have made a £15 million official bid for him. But however, I think Arsenal are holding out for around 20-25 million before they even think and consider their options about him. So what do you guys think of Van Persie? And how much are you willing to go up to? I know some of you guys said that he's not needed, but when we sign Van Persie, I don't think you guys will be disappointed if he does add, you know, 20-25 goals to the United squad. So what do you guys think of Van Persie? Leave your comment below, guys. And the full story we're going to talk about is Robert Lewandowski. As you know, I talked about Lewandowski, I think, in the first few episodes where I mentioned him along with Hummels. That's in Merch this week that Lewandowski mentioned that there is a possibility that he is able to play in the Premier League in the near future. It's certainly his dream anyway to fulfill that, and you know, we have been linked extensively with him over the summer, to be fair, and he is a quality player. He demonstrated that at times at the Euros with his, first class finishing, and he's proven that as well at Dortmund. Scoring I think about 20-25 goals last season. So he has a proven track record, and only being 23 would definitely fit into our mould of that up-and-coming striker who, although is established within his own league right now, has the ability to even fulfill even greater his potential at United. So that will be a huge bonus to us. Like I said, Dortmund are unlikely to sell this summer. I think we inquired about around June time, I think, and it was rejected immediately. So that almost suggest from Dortmund's side that they're not gonna offer him for any amount of money for this summer anyway. So we haven't gone back, but like I said, this comment might reopen this door this summer, but I think it's more likely that we will be interested next summer. One thing I would have to say, that if I had my choice over Van Persie and Lewandowski, I would take a punt on Lewandowski, to be fair, because like I said, the age difference is huge. He is 6 years Van Persie's junior, so again he would have a longer period of time to adapt himself to the Premier League, and a better player for our system, a bit more mobile, and I think he's a better holder up of the ball, to be fair. But like I said, Van Persie, again, he's a quality player, but just in my own opinion, I would prefer Robert Lewandowski. He seems to have great talent, and it will be really exciting to see the link again with the Dortmund here with him and Shinji Kagawa. They exclusively played with each other last season, with Kagawa playing off Lewandowski, and so that could be a great combination for us. If say Wayne Rooney's injured, then that will be a go-to combination, a proven combination that Alex can trust and doesn't have to make a lot of shift in the attacking lineup, knowing that these two have worked together and worked well as well. Especially they showed it in the German FA Cup final when they really destroyed Bayern Munich's backline with their movement, with their link-up play. So it was really fantastic combination between Kagawa and Lewandowski. And like I said, Lewandowski has opened the door once again to the move to the Premier League. I don't think it's likely to happen this summer just because of Dortmund's stance on it. They can't afford to lose too many stars this summer, because they are again a big German side now, winning the Bundesliga back to back. So they are probably wanting to keep most of their stars and able to build upon them. Obviously, they're not going to keep their best players for forever. Like Goetze, he probably will go in the future, but like I said, they want to keep it right now because they are in a good place right now, and they want to keep that and build upon the success that they've had in the 2 previous seasons. So Lewandowski, I think it's unlikely to happen, but if any deal was going to happen, I think it would be take around the £30 million mark for any movement for Dortmund at all. So what do you guys think of that? And your opinions on Lewandowski? Leave your comment below, guys. And the next one I have is a player that I mentioned in a very early video of mine, and it's to do with Christian Eriksen. Last week it has reported that we are Eriksen asked Ajax whether one of the clubs offered 20 million for him was Manchester United. One of them is known to be Zenit St. Petersburg. The other club has been revealed, but Christian Eriksen wanted to ask because he is a childhood dream of supporting United and playing for United. He also likes Barcelona, and those are his only 2 destinations, I think. Last summer, I think Man City even submitted an offer and asked Eriksen for permission to talk to him, but he rejected immediately. Like I said, he only wants to go to either United or Barca. So that's a really good sign. First of all, I have to say that a player who definitely wants to come to us. Those are the sort of players, that the fans going to love because of their commitment and to the cause and the club to itself. So that's a really good sign, and I think with that statement alone, a lot of United fans would kind of like sway towards the Christian Eriksen camp immediately. He is a 20-year-old playing centre midfielder who can operate, in a number 10 role, similarly like Shinji Kagawa. However, He has the ability, more Eriksen, to dictate the play, with a long, rangy pass. Also, similarly like Shinjigawa, still offers the attacking prowess, but like I said, he can operate a little bit deeper than Kagawa can and dictate the play. Christian Eriksen, I think he could be available this summer because Ajax again has to stable their financial books. So Christian Eriksen will be a great signing, because I remember the game when he played against England. I mean, he destroyed Jack Wilshere and their midfield to shreds, really, with his outstanding performance that night. So that's what you can see already at 20 years of age. He's very young, very talented, and also have a cool shoulder on him, a cool head on his shoulders. So I think, would definitely be able to cope with the pressure, because he's been at Ajax, one of the biggest club in Holland, and he has proven his talent over there. And he had a very good grounding at Ajax, and there's no doubt in his ability. We saw glimpses of that in the Europa League. Obviously, he was in a much inferior side, so he wasn't to demonstrate or able to demonstrate the whole his whole arsenal of skills and tricks. But like I said, we saw glimpses, and he will be a really exciting prospect for United if we do sign him. So what do you guys think of Christian Eriksen? And leave your comment below, guys. So there you guys have it, another episode of United Transfer Talk. I hope you like this video, guys, and yeah, if you like this video, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.